It is 8:22. I am Rick Godey. Hopefully we got everything all lit up and streamed up. I know we're on the radio, and for those listening, may I introduce to you the director of Ruston Main Street, which the brand name is Downtown Ruston, Amy Stegall. Amy, good morning. How are you?
Good morning, Rick. I'm great. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome here anytime. Matter of fact, you're welcome for all that you do. We appreciate you, if you will. Before we get to tomorrow's wine walk, which is on, tell us a bit about what Downtown Ruston is.
So Downtown Ruston is our historic district in our city. So it's the blocks that comprise Carolina to Texas and then Bonner to Monroe, with a little bit of a boot tip out at the farmers market in the area around there. So that's the whole district. And we just represent the merchants and the commerce and all the things that happen in Downtown Ruston.
Well, you're being a little modest. Because, you know, Ruston does have a vibe, which means there's a vibrancy to it, and it's been recognized on the national level, the Main Street. So Main Street is Main Street America. Hit that, and then talk about the accolade.
So a long time ago, main streets were the hub of cities. So downtowns are pretty typical of all cities, even in the country. I mean, you'll drive through places like Dodson, or I'm trying to think of a great little downtown, Gilmer. Like there's just some really cool little downtowns, but Ruston is no different. The railway was the driver for our downtown area, and so in the late 70s, early 80s, we began to see some sprawl happen. People moved out in the suburbs, and downtowns became kind of ghost towns. And the Main Street movement was really a movement to bring people back to the center, to the hub of their cities. And so that's how it started. And we have a local Main Street, which is Downtown Ruston. We go through the state, Louisiana Main Street, and then we're also nationally accredited by Main Street America. And we did win a big award recently.
Congratulations. And, you know, that goes on your shoulders. But at the same time, Amy, you know as well as I, a leader without followers is walking alone. So the downtown pulse of the community of Ruston, people opt in, and that makes your life a little bit easier.
Oh yeah, it's great. You know, some downtowns are still suffering from a shortage of merchants and businesses in their downtown. We are pretty much the opposite of that. We have very few vacancies in our downtown, and we have some incredibly wonderful merchants. We have some great businesses, and who are not only good businesses, but who participate and want to be a part of the things that are happening, and that's the big difference.
You know, one of the things too that I applaud, and I think more folks are recognizing, is the collaboration, not only of the downtown merchants, but also the CVB, not only of the city of Ruston, but also the colleges here in Ruston. So people are all working together for the greater good, and you know, the proverbial high tides, when the tide rises, all boats float.
Right, absolutely, absolutely. And that's a really big goal of ours, is to work well with our partner agencies. Those that you have mentioned are all huge ones. We're excited about the things that are happening, and we love that we have just some great, like you said, a great vibe, some great, like, there's just a great feeling in the air right now. Everyone wants to be a part of what's going on. From orientation in the summers, we saw a huge influx of people this summer just wanting to hang out and be downtown. From that to the Peach Festival, and on and on and on. And then Wine Walk, of course, this weekend.
Wine Walk is tomorrow night. Forgive me, I was in cleaning up here, and there's dust in me.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. I'll force my way through this. All right, Wine Walk, you made a gutsy call, and I made an intense wish and a prayer, because I watched the weather, and I saw it coming in, and obviously there will be rain this weekend, but I think you're going to be good. You made a gutsy call. Tell me about why and when you pulled the trigger and said, you know what, we're going to be a go.
Right. You know, our first wine walk was in 2019, which was pre-COVID, pre all the things, and it was great. Tori Davis was our Main Street director then. It was a fabulous event. And then COVID. And then,
like 3 days. I mean,
well, that was actually beer crawl.
That's
and
right.
So, you know, but exact same kind of event. But 3 days COVID. We've had a snowstorm during them. We've had all sorts of crazy weather events, pandemics that have really kind of derailed things. And, you know, there was just so much momentum behind this one that it just didn't seem like a good idea to cancel. So rain or shine, we are going for it.
Well, here's the thing, too. Tickets are sold out, so people are like, what are you all promoting this for? Come on out. It's a great buzz, no pun intended. No. And lest, you know, somebody like, well, you're all talking about wine and people walking around all wind up. And, yeah, they are, but everything's civilized. I've partaken all, I mean, you know, give credit where credit is, do people know how to handle themselves?
That, and you know, we'd limit the amount of wine that people can take. You only get so many tastings per
Right.
card, so it's not like people are just out there bringing a bottle around. And that's I really want to make that point because
Sure.
I mean, you know, it's a fun event, it's a safe event, and it's one that we're really excited about. And really, the whole point is to get people into stores. I think my favorite thing that's happened in Wine Walks past is that people have been able to go into places that they've never been before, take the time to meet the store owner, to meet the merchants, to meet the business owner, and really develop a new relationship. And that in itself is what's making our downtown a better space and place to be.
I agree, and part of my clarion call is get out, get involved, walk the street with your feet to get in the know. That way you can tell others about it rather than people like, I didn't know that was going on. Well, folks, you got to get your antenna up.
Yeah.
And then you have to get your activity going and get out there. So the wine walk tomorrow, what time?
Starts at 6 o'clock, goes till 8, and so that gives you plenty of time to get out, see all the things. Again, if you don't have a ticket, come out, just walk around, grab dinner downtown. There's a movie night at the Dixie. There's still plenty of things for people to do. You can go throw an axe, you can go swing a golf club. I mean, there's tons of stuff to do. So just come down, enjoy, be a part of all the things, and we would love to see you there.
And you're going to have a DJ, I think,
Yes.
in Railroad Park.
It's true, it's true, and
so-
his initials are RG.
Ricky
so,
Rick, DJ
yeah.
Ricky Rick, and I'm giving credit. Haley Payro came up with that name,
Yes.
so I mean,
Yes.
I'll own it. Anything else we can say for tomorrow night? Because, well, you just uploaded to your Facebook page and other Instagrams. You have a full slate coming in November
yeah.
and December. You want to
Yeah.
tease or
Yeah,
not?
absolutely. You know, our holiday events are out there on Facebook. So if you want to take a peek at what's coming up, you know, follow Downtown Ruston, follow Ruston Cultural District, follow the Dixie Theater, follow North Central Louisiana Arts Council. All of us work together to bring all the things that are happening in downtown. So those are the places and spaces that you're going to want to look to see what is happening. So if you don't know, follow Downtown Ruston, Dixie Theater, North Central Louisiana Arts Council, and the Ruston Cultural District. Those are all of the big events that are happening downtown.
Amy Stegall, the director for the Downtown Ruston. Volunteer opportunities, you need help or what?
Yeah, we
What?
always we love volunteers.
How do
We
they
have-
get in touch with
Yeah,
you?
if you want to just call me, my number is 251-8647. That's my office number. You can email me. You can reach out to me on all of the social medias, whatever way you want to do that. We are always looking for volunteers.
All right, Amy, thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Yeah,
So I'll see you tomorrow.
yeah. See you tomorrow.
Amy Stegall here on Your Home for Real Country, and she chose, well, appropriately enough, Dina Carter and Strawberry Wine. All right, there you go. I think we're still live here. Hopefully that worked for y'all. Say goodbye.
Goodbye.